And good evening, and welcome to another episode of Roots, Rhythm, and Irons. Myself, Dom H.
Yes, myself, Mike, to the PPP.
Yeah, he's changing every time, bro. I love that.
Every time, isn't it?
To put some effects on it, bro. Get a little echo on that, bro. Get me? How you feeling, my brother?
Yeah, not too bad, bro. Not too bad. Can't complain, man.
Yeah.
Enjoying the nice weather and that. So, yeah, man, keep it moving, innit?
I hear that, brother. I hear that, man. That's good to hear, bro. It's good to hear, man. But, bro, let's get into it. It's been a minute since the last episode. We were up to? It was kind of optimistic. It was in our hands. What we were saying, it was in our hands, and we were feeling nice and what have you. And then up comes the Palace game. Trying to remember the predictions. I don't think I thought I said like a 1-0. But I did say that he would sort of shit the bed. What did you say? Did you say a win?
I think we win 1-0. Yeah, I think we win 1-0. Yeah.
So, brother, what did you think of the Palace game?
Yeah, it was a fucking like turgid performance, bro. It was awful. Like, it's just a boring game, man. It's just, you know, when someone just sets up for a point and he got his point that you set out for, man. I don't think we had no intention of winning that game. And yeah, he's just a bit of a, like what you say, he's a bit cowardly, man. And he just took the point thinking we can win the next game, which we'll go on to. But that was his thinking, and who knows if it's going to backfire or not.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
So here we go. Good point or points lost? Like, what's it they say? Points dropped.
Yeah, 2 points dropped or 1 point gained.
So is it a good point?
We only know by the end of the season. But for now, I'm saying we had to go in and win that. Because even if we did go and attempt to win it, 2 points where we are now, we'd be above Spurs, or even another point, like either be 2 points behind them or 2 points behind Spurs. Sorry. So if we end up losing that game and went for it and losing, we still need to win the next game anyway. So it puts us no difference, does it? So I'll say 2 points dropped for me personally.
Yeah, bro. I thought the game was exactly what I thought it would be. Rubbish.
Yeah.
Rubbish. But do you know what I think the most frustrating thing about that game, brother? All right, is the fact that Palace were there for the taking.
Yeah.
They were just so sloppy. I remember there's one point, I think it was like the first half, young Ute that was playing like right centre back for them, like he had a bit of an afro, light skin, brother.
Yeah.
He was breathing out of his arse, bruv. He was breathing out of his arse after about 25 minutes. He was knackered. He was fucked. And I was thinking, look, these guys have been out on the piss. They're here for the taking. Like, what we do? And the thing is, though, bro, I just think Nuno just bottled it. I just think Bowen just stunk out the place again.
Yeah, he did.
And Nuno just bottled it. I just think to myself, at the end of the day, he's a coward. And for me, bro, I think for me, that was where our relegation was clinched. I think if we won that game, we would be safe, because even losing the Brentford game wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah,
because we'd still be 2 points ahead.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying? And I think once we didn't win that game, that's what I was saying. I was just saying to people, now we're done. We're gone. Yeah. That was it. A point is no good at this time now.
Yeah, exactly.
No good, because our goal difference is too bad. Yeah, and I just think, go on.
No, I agree with you.
Yeah.
If it comes down to goal difference, we're going to lose that all the time. So a point's not good enough.
It's not good. And the thing is, it might actually, at that point, you're 2 points clear. Just go for it. If you go for it, you go 5 points clear.
Yeah, exactly.
It puts them under a lot of pressure at that point. Yeah. You understand what I mean? So for me, it was a terrible, terrible day in the office. I think Nuno shit the bed. I think he's a coward, as I've been saying. And I think that, for me, was the opportunity to seal your status. Yeah. And I think he bottled it. But the thing is, he thinks it's a good point, which is crazy.
Yeah,
that was crazy to me. I couldn't understand why they thought that was a good point. Yeah,
exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
It's madness.
Because otherwise, you've got to be for that to be a point, you've got to be perfect from that moment on.
Exactly.
Which we haven't been, but we haven't been. But we're getting to that. So for me, points dropped, pathetic performance, cowardly performance, bro. Yeah. And then we go into the Everton game. What are you telling me?
Everton. Oh yes,
2-1. Wilson in the last few minutes.
I thought we played well in stages. In stages, we done well in stages. I feel like we probably edged the 3 points overall. Second half, much better performance. And we were. we was on the front foot, and I think we was trying to go for the win. I do feel like after we scored, we did sit back a little bit and invited pressure onto us, which is the usual stuff. And then that's when they got their goal, and I thought, here we go again, because it's quite late when Dewsbury Hall scored, didn't he? It's like in the 83rd, 4th minute.
Yeah,
So I thought, great goal as well, to be fair. And then I thought, it's just the same old West Ham. And then good old Wilson popped up with I would say, clinical finish. Some people say that it was it's hard. It's harder to miss them type of ones. But when you got a goalkeeper coming across, a defender of the line, and your own player, he was smart enough to hit the ball into a ground, knowing that 9 times out of 10, once that bounces up, that's going over the diving foot or diving hand from any player. So it's smart. It's a smart finish from Wilson. And
them in a funny sort of way, them sort of chances are harder because there's so much at stake. The time of the time it's gonna the time of the game. Yeah, players flying around in front of you.
Yeah,
you know, if you miss, you're gonna look like an absolute dick because you're right on top of the goal. So for me, that was sometimes them sort of chances are harder. So I thought it was a fantastic finish, to be fair. Yeah, sorry, go on.
Yeah. Pretty much it. And he snatched it in the end, and I thought, here we go. We can stay up after that game. Yeah.
Well, that game there was Spuds were playing Wolves at the same time, innit?
It was
because I had the Spuds and Wolves game on like on the phone.
Yeah.
And I was watching our one as well. For me, bruv, again, cowardly for me.
Yeah.
It was just cowardly again. It was just one of those ones where it was like, for me, the first half, there was flashes, like you said, where we looked all right. But then other than that, I thought it was pretty dry, to be quite honest with you, bro. It was just dry, typical Nuno. Come out in the second half, go 1-0 up, look a bit better, and then he does what he normally does. Okay, let's try and hold on to this sort of thing. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing? Do you understand what I mean? Like, so then I think every man and his dog could see the goal was coming.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
What would you feel if I said to you that maybe to play devil advocate here, is Nuno's setting up his team to say retreat, keep dropping back 10 yards, keep dropping back 50 yards until you're on top of your box? Because like we're trying to say now, we ain't no experts, but everyone and their dog can see that if we keep getting pushed back into our own flipping 20-yard box, and inevitably you're going to concede. I don't understand how someone will feel like that is a good enough game plan to see out the game. So are you thinking that the players are getting tired, or their mentality is a bit shit? They're on top now. Let's get back in our defensive 4s and 5s and just like you shit the bed type of thing. Like I'm just saying, figure this.
I think
what do you think?
He's coaching them that way, bro. He's coaching them that way. I think I 100% coaches them like that, because people keep saying, "Oh, you got the players, got to take responsibility." What about the players? I'm saying no. He's coaching them like that. Because if you watch the players, whenever we go a goal down, they just start playing, and you think to yourself, "Well, there you go."
Yeah.
You understand what I mean? So I think he coaches them that way, bro. And I think that's what he did in the Everton game. He coached them to sit back, to start dropping in, right? Yeah. And then everyone could see it was coming.
Yeah.
And then when it came, everyone was fucked off. But I was sitting there thinking to myself, but that's been coming.
Yeah, it's true.
You can see it a mile off. And then he brings on the person that he should have had on the pitch from day one, who scores and gets him out of trouble. Bailed him out. Got lucky again. So now you're in a situation again now where, again, it's still in your hands, because we're a point up. All you got to do, or 2 points up, go to Brentford, get a result. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Get a result. But I ain't going to say, like, bruv, let's move on to the Brentford game.
Yeah.
Right. Go on. We tell me about the Brentford game, bro. Did you watch it?
Refresh my memory again.
The 3-0 battering, bruv.
Oh, man.
And the referee decisions and all that.
Yeah, man. That was what a game that was. I went into that game quite optimistic that we would pick up something, if I'm being honest. Either a win or a draw. What transpired was an absolute joke. An absolute joke, bro.
That's what transpired was an absolute joke. Yeah, good.
Yeah. I mean, 1-0 down, H. Even when we was 1-0 down, I wasn't fearful, thinking, oh fuck. As soon as it hit half time, I was thinking, do you know what? I saw enough in that first half to show there's stuff we can get something out of this game. The first half, obviously, it hit flipping three of our players before even went in the goal. So you can't legislate for things like that. But then in the same breath, we hit the post twice in that first half, and I thought, you know what? We had a Maverick Ponus one that marginally offside, which is I don't even know
was it
if
even
that's even
offside, bro?
offside. Exactly. Who are we to say like a sleeve and all of that, bro? He don't score with his
That's
arm.
bad, bro.
You know what I mean?
He looked onside to me. But anyway, sorry,
Yeah.
go on, yeah.
But then I thought, yeah, second half, 1-0 down. Let's go at them and we could get something out of it. Well, as soon as he makes that silly challenge, bro, the game was done. The game was done, bro. I knew he was gonna score. I knew, bro. Do you remember when you see him?
Go on.
I was pissed off, and I had to laugh when in the first half when dinosaur hands ran out of his pitch, man. I almost got flipping embarrassed, man.
A man took out Mavropanos, you know.
No, bro. Almost knocked him out.
He's like, what's he doing?
See, bro. Yeah,
bro, we need to touch on all of that, right? Bro?
Yeah.
Sorry, because go on. I'll let you finish.
Yeah.
So,
and then as soon as the off score makes that challenge, I thought the game's done, man. Like 2-0, 3-0, it doesn't really matter to me, man. It's the same old. And I feel like we should have definitely got one. And no, in fact, I'll take that back. I reckon we should have got 2 pens. The Suchek one, when they're saying it's a little bit further out, that it wasn't. Who knows if he's going to make it, regardless or not? You don't know that because it denied him that opportunity. And then the flipping Tatty one was a mad thing, and they said that was what was that? Accidental. He slipped. So
it's Pablo, wasn't it? It's Pablo, yeah.
Yeah, but what does that even mean? That he slipped? So what? Man can slip and take you out, but he won't be a pen because he slipped. Make it make sense, bro.
We know what the Premier League's all about. Anyway, bro. But bro. Rav, for me, right, that game highlighted everything that's wrong with Nuno. That game to me, right? First of all, at the beginning of the weekend, I remember saying to my brother, I said, bro, this is going to be a very bad weekend of football. Right? He's like, what are you talking about? I said, bro, trust me. I said, we're going to get battered. He reckoned we were going to sneak a 2-1. I said, we're going to lose big. And I actually did say we're going to lose 3-4, right?
Yeah.
I said, and then Spuds will get something at Villa. I said this, right? And I went, and City will balls it up against Everton away. Right, I said it's gonna be a horrible weekend of football this weekend, right? So obviously, Mr. Optimistic, isn't it, everywhere, right? And then we watched this Brentford game, bro. Bro, everything that's wrong with Nuno. For example, now I've tried to be positive about this shoot Pablo, right? I've tried my hardest, works hard, You know, he causes a lot of havoc. He allows us to play and what have you, bro. Tell me you saw when my man went through in the first 5 minutes, bro, in that game.
Oh, you're bro. He was running in quicksand, bro. Like he had Tim's on, bro.
There was not one bit of me that thought he was going to go through and score at that point.
I wasn't even getting excited when he was running through, bro.
It looked uncomfortable, to say the least, when he was running through. And I think, and this is the thing, right? And this is what I mean about highlighting everything that's wrong with Nuno, because he spent 50 odd million on 2 strikers that don't score.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, they're doing a job. And Tatty's got a few, but they don't score, right? So that's the Pablo thing. We then look at Tatty. Yeah, there were 2 good chances, but you can't help to think that maybe people must say it's harsh, but if you had like a proper striker on the end of those, do you get what I mean? Yeah. Do you understand what I mean? But it could be harsh. He was unlucky.
Could be harsh. Could be harsh.
You understand what I mean, right?
Yeah.
So the lack of striker, right? Although he's got one sitting on the bench. Lack of not wanting to, him wanting to play his favourites. Right. The fact that we're not picking on Souček because he had a great game against Everton, but it's horses for courses. Souček is always going to be good against an Everton team because David Moyes. When you've got players that interchange and move around and they're buzzing in the midfield, Souček looks uncomfortable, bro. It looks bad for him. And then subsequently you've got Fernandes who can't keep up because he's trying to cover all of the space that's left by Souček. Do you get what I mean? The fact that you've got this, I don't know how you could be 6 foot and a midget. It makes no sense to me. That don't make no sense to me, right?
Yeah.
Because how is our goalkeeper 6 foot but
He
looks
looks
small?
small. I know,
It
he's
makes no
mad, isn't
sense,
it?
bro. You know when all the players are in the penalty box or corner, bro? I can't even see him.
Yeah,
You have to
it's
look through
true.
the crowd and look for the green shirt because you
It's
can't
mad.
see him. It's
It's
crazy,
mad.
right? Nuno keeps playing this guy because apparently he's good with his feet. Bro, he doesn't save anything. I've been saying it for bro. I've been saying it for ages. Unless it's
Yeah.
directly at him, he doesn't save anything.
Yeah.
If it's
Yeah.
like just 2 inches to his left or right, he ain't saving it, bro.
You're not saving it, yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like seriously. So that highlights everything that's wrong with Nuno, right? Because in that first, before they scored, right, and we'll talk about those in a minute. Before they scored, we weren't trying to play; we were trying to keep them out,
Yeah.
and that's the
it.
problem,
Yeah.
right? Do you get what I mean? So then, let's look at the referee things. Yes, the first goal should have been disallowed, right?
Yeah.
100%. And we should have had. I think Mavropanos' goal should have stood anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we should have had 2 pens. But at
Yeah.
the end of the day, you're never going to get. After everyone was complaining last week what we got away with, you knew something was coming our way.
Yeah.
Yeah, not last week, but you know what I mean? The week before.
The Everton
You
game,
knew
yeah,
something
yeah.
was coming our way. Do you understand what I mean? Yeah, you knew it. So for me, bro, I just think Nuno and his negative tactics, his cowardly ways, he could have got himself out of a problem that he dug. He was well, he didn't do it on his own because this has been a long time coming from Sullivan, but my man held one of the shovels to dig some as well. You get me? Because he had the team since September.
True.
When he was piss balling about trying to find his best team or what have you, you don't need to experiment to know that Souček and Irving couldn't play in the midfield. Bro.
Yeah, exactly. You don't
need those people to tell you that Ollie Scholes is left-sided all day long, so you don't put him on the right. You understand what I mean? Yeah? He knows that sort of thing. So for me, he was piss balling around thinking that he could get out of it, believing in his own hype, and now look where we are. Right?
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying, bro? So
I hear it.
yeah, bro. So for me, that's what this has been all about. But bro, just quickly, right? Because I know, I mean, it's probably been done to death. But what did you watch the Villa Spuds game?
I didn't. It was my son's birthday that day, so
Of course. Yes, that's right. Because we were texting, weren't we? That's right, bro. I'm gonna tell you something, right? Originally, I weren't gonna watch it because I was thinking to myself, I know they're gonna get something, and I'm not in the business sitting down pissing myself off. Do you understand what I mean? So I was just like. So anyway, my brother just said, "Look, bro, let's do a watch along, what have you." But we didn't end up doing a watch along. I put it on, bro.
Yeah,
that was the worst performance I think I've ever seen in football.
That bad.
I'm not even going to say Premier League. I'm just going to say in football.
Yeah,
I've seen better games than that. Yeah, over the Marshes, bro.
As in terms of a team not trying, or
they didn't try. They didn't lift a leg. They look hungover, bro. They didn't complete a pass. They didn't run. They were getting offside from their own bloody corners. Bro, it was a madness. It was shocking.
From 0 to 90 minutes as well.
It was bad. Yeah. Like literally, they made the Spuds look like Real Madrid.
Yeah.
It was bad, bro.
And on that then, now you put that up. Sorry. So we'll probably go on to it in a minute. But in terms of us staying up and going down, I personally think we left it too late and it's too much. I think we'll get relegated by 1 or 2 points. However, it's not over yet. But what's happened with Spuds is they've thought they've turned a corner now where they beat a poor Wolves team and beat a poor Aston Villa team. Now they have 3 games where I see the teams that they're playing have got something to play for. They're not going to be turning over like the last 2 teams that played them. So I don't think it's a foregone conclusion what people are thinking and saying, especially Spuds fans. I'm seeing Jeremy O'Hara saying next season he could challenge for Champions League. Mate, bro, you ain't done yet, you know. When I hear things, like I said, I think we're down. But when I hear things like that, bro, it really pisses me off because I think don't chat shit like you, man. You won 2 local games, like I said, against dead teams, and now you want to chat about Champions League football and all that. Like, stay in your lane. This ain't over yet. Like,
Jamie O'Hara, I don't even know whether to call him an idiot or a wind-up merchant. I'm not quite sure what it is he's doing, bro. Because Cundy's a proper wind-up merchant, but
he is.
I think O'Hara, I think it's clickbait, to be fair.
It's gotta be.
He can't believe that.
He can't believe that.
He can't honestly believe that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But bruv, that game.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't think I've seen anything like it.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, I've not seen anything like it. It was
And
bad.
that's poor. They played him at the right time.
Bro, it was bad. It was bad.
Yeah.
So, like, that being said, because you touched on it a little bit, bro. So what are you saying then? Are we gone?
Yes, I think so. Like I said, I think we'll be 1-2 points short. However, it all pans out. It all depends on this game week 36, is it? Game week 37, 35, whatever game week this is.
You can just
It's
keep
on
that
that one.
set the numbers to your
You know
lads.
what I'm saying?
I think it's 35, bro, isn't it?
35, yeah. I feel like we have to.
36.
So yeah, we've got 2 games after this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's 36. Sorry, bro.
Yeah. No worries.
Anyway, let's move on.
It hit me. I feel like we have to get something from the Arsenal game. It's imperative. You don't get nothing from that. It's definitely gone. I reckon there's one now in the coffin. We can resurrect that and kick that now if you end up getting a point or a 3 against Arsenal. And let's have it right, H. It's not a foregone conclusion what people seem to think. Like, we love like breaking up the title run and things like that, and we love to put one on over. So I can see us, typical West Ham, losing to Brentford and beating Arsenal or getting a point at Arsenal. I feel like they can't lose. Obviously, we're filming this just after City beat Brentford 3-0, so now they're hot on their tails. So they have to win. They could probably draw, afford to draw, but they have to win. So it's set out to be a blockbuster. So I feel like we get something from that game, and Leeds get something from the Tottenham game. Then it's game on. I don't see Tottenham beating Chelsea and Everton. Last game of the season. That's a flick of a dice, man. You never know.
So you're saying we're gone, but you're still sounding very optimistic because you just gone right through into what we could do, sort of thing, and spuds and what have you.
Yeah. Like,
so you're not really
funny one.
It's funny.
I'm not gone yet. I'm not sold on being gone yet, if that makes sense.
All right. I see it. For me, we're gone.
Yeah.
I said it at the Palace game, so we're gone.
Yeah.
We're gone. I don't even think the Spuds are going to have to do anything to stay up now.
Yeah.
I think we're going to lose tomorrow. Yeah. And I think we'll lose at Newcastle. Yeah.
They would definitely do.
And I think we'll beat Leeds.
Yeah.
But I think at that point, I think Spuds will beat Everton.
Yeah. So what that means then, so you were saying we get 3 points to the end of the season, that puts us on 39.
Yeah.
And Spuds
we'll end up with about 40. 40 or 41 they'll end up with.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm telling you now.
Well, you think they beat Chelsea?
I think they will. Well, I think they'll beat Leeds.
You think they beat Leeds, yeah?
Yeah, I think they'll beat Leeds on Monday night. Yeah, I think they'll beat Leeds on Monday night. And I think at that point, they'll be 4 points ahead of us. Yeah. And I think we'll lose to Newcastle. All right?
Yeah.
I think they will lose to Chelsea. But I think we'll beat Leeds, and I think they will beat Everton.
Yeah. And that'll make it.
Yeah. So we'll be 1 point. If they beat Everton, I think we'll be. No, I think there'll still be about 4 points, whatever it was.
Oh, yeah, exactly. So what if?
Go on.
Sorry. What if we draw and they draw? What would your feeling be on that? We're still 1 point behind them. It's as you were with 2 games. 2 games to go. How would you feel with those 2 games? Would your optimism be a bit better? Or
I think if we were to go out, all right, look at it like this, right? Based on that question, if we went into the last game of the season, be 1 point behind them, I think that they could crack under the pressure because Moyes will just be he will not play football.
He would not play football.
I think so. I think we could possibly stay up by a point or whatever it would work out mathematically. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think the problem that I think is going to happen is, for me, what happens is Nuno, he plays for the point and hopes for the win. Yeah, that's what he does, right? Whereas for me, I think you play for the win and settle for the draw. That's how I see it. Do you get what I mean? So he will go into this Arsenal game playing for the draw, hoping for a win, and we'll get punished. Yeah, you know they're going to get the customary penalty they always get because they need as much help as possible from the officials. Right? So you just know he's going to be trying to sit and keep him out of there. They're going to get a corner and score from that. Do you get what I mean? Yeah. So I just don't see a situation where we win tomorrow. I don't see it, bro. So I think the answer I'm going to give, I think we're gone. Yeah.
Yeah. Fair enough.
I mean? And I think leading straight onto that, bro. What if we so we're both basically saying we're gone. What's it going to take for us to come back? You know, do you reckon we'll bounce back? We're going to need a new manager, new ownership. What do you reckon it's going to take to bounce back, bro?
Flipping, throwing it in the fire and starting all over again, bro. And I feel like you have to. It's there's too much to be done in a space of 8 to 10 weeks, bro. It's crazy when you try and deep it to try have a team capable of gaining promotion as well as getting rid of all your star players as well as the ownership getting. We don't know what's going on with that. It's a lot to, and we've got a new CEO as well. It's gonna be to get back up. I don't see us. We possibly could in the playoffs because I think the playoffs go down to eight teams next year. I think we comfortably can be in the top 8 in the championship. But then the playoffs is just a lottery. You just never know. So I'm not guaranteed for us to go straight back up because I feel all of our star players will go. I think I don't want to see Nuno. If we get relegated, then I think we need to see the back of him. And then don't ask me who we can get in. That's another thing. So we have to find a manager. You got to find the back 10 players. You got to sell back 7 players. Like it's a lot, H, man. All in the World Cup year as well. So how are you gonna find these players? It's gonna be mad. It's gonna be mad. So I think it's gonna be too much in a short space of time to actually feel like we can gain a promotion. And we need to be careful we don't end up like Leicester, if I'm being honest as well.
Bruv, I'm with you. I don't think we can bounce back, right? I think, personally, the only way for us to bounce back is with new ownership, right?
Yeah.
And the reason I say that is because in the championship, you have to prepare for it. See, Wolves are going to be strong. They've already prepared for it.
Yeah, they're going to be really strong.
So what you've got to do when you're in the championship, when you know you're going down or once you've gone down, you need to move fast, bro. You need to get the players out. You have to take your losses on them. You have to take your lumps. Get them out. Get a manager in. You got to get a manager in very early. Or decide on a manager very, very early. Get the players out that you got to sell. Build your championship team. But you got to build a championship team that can perform in the Premier League as well. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, true.
So that's what you got to do. You've got to do that fast. You got to do that in the summer. As you said, it's a World Cup year, but you got to do it quick. Do you see what I'm saying? Right? We're not going to be able to do that with Sullivan because what he will do, because all he's thinking about is his pockets, and he'll sit there and fuck about with the prices. People will be bidding prices for Bowen and what have you, and then he will start selling players towards the end of the window, right?
Yeah.
And basically, do you get what I mean? On deadline day. And then what he will do as well, he won't pick a manager that's going to challenge him. He's going to go and get somebody, do you understand what I mean? That he can actually just sell players from under. So the reality is, I think the only way we bounce back is with new ownership.
But do you feel like he's going to lose a lot of millions if West Ham is going to be in the championship? So for Sullivan himself, I feel like he knows his pocket is going to be down in the championship, and he knows West Ham probably, if he's going to want to stay at West Ham, feasibly, you need to make sure if West Ham do get relegated, they're only in the championship for 1 year and 1 year only. If they are, as the chairman, I've been there for 2-3 seasons, you're not going to get the money that you wanted for them because eventually, let's have it right, it's going to sell up sooner or later. It's going to sell up because certain things are going to hit the media outlets and obviously he's knows he's not laughed. He ain't got Karen Brady no more. Um, he will realise that he sooner or later he's going to have to sell, and you don't sell a team that's a distressed asset because you're not. If West Ham in the Championship, if he's asking what 900 now, 900 for a Premiership team, I think you're probably someone's going to try and bid 300, 400 for you for your shares in the Championship, and I don't think he's selling it at that low price, and he's still making a drink because he bought it for 60, 80 mil for. Let's not have it right, so. But he ain't taking that, if I'm being honest.
No. I think at the end, I do think he will sell up, bro. I think he will go. I think he's got no choice. I think he'll go. But I think the issue is it's him that's going to piss about because he's a power freak. He's going to piss about, and then everything's going to be done too late. So that's why I don't think we can come back with him as an owner. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, bro, man. So yeah, that's what I think the situation is, bro. But next, I'm going to say, bro, let's go sound like a mad question, but so who's to blame for this mess, right, bro, that we're in? Because I think when you think about it, he employed Moyes, Sullivan, because we're all going to say Sullivan. He's to blame for the mess that we're in, right? But I think there's a collective blame that needs to be taken as well.
100%.
Because, at the same time, remember, Moyes won a European trophy and what have you. But look what he did to the team, bro.
Yeah.
Look what he did to them. So, and then people say, like, Tim Steidten came in and wasn't allowed to do his job. And I tend to share that sentiment generally. But at the same time, he was playing silly buggers as well, like
he was.
whispers and what have you. So it's almost like they've all used the club as their own little personal playground, like little bitching fest. And us, the fans, are the ones that suffered the most.
Yeah.
Watching players get sold, watching fucking directors of football that can't work with a manager saying he won't play players because he didn't buy them. And because he didn't, and like look what he done with, like, look at Moyes, what he done with Ben Rama, because he didn't buy him. Like, look how long it took Ben Rama to break in that team.
Time, bro.
Look what he done with Kudos. Like, because he didn't buy Kudos, look how long it took Kudos to break into that team.
Yeah.
So, like, I just think everybody was just like, everyone's ego was playing a part. And even now, when you fast forward, we get to Nuno and his ego as well, straight away.
I know.
You know what I mean?
All
that
got egos.
Yeah. So, like, I think all of them. I think everybody's complicit. Like, they've all got a part to play in it, bro.
Yeah.
Ultimately, it's Sullivan, but and don't get me wrong, I will never defend that little prick. But the reality is, once he's employed a manager, right, and the manager gets the players, it's down to you as a manager, whether you've got all of the players you wanted or not. It's down to you as a manager to coach that team properly and get results.
That's what you're paid for.
Right. So I think at some point you've got to look at the manager. You've got to look and say, Sullivan shouldn't have employed them in the first place. But then once they're dead, there's no excuses for some of the performances that we've watched.
Yeah, true.
There's no excuse for, like, we've seen our teams under all these managers getting bloody thumped 5-1 at home and shit like that. There's no excuse for that, bro.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? So, go on.
I think one thing you're missing out there and all of that is players as well, though, bro. I feel like when you look at our team on paper, we should not be down nowhere near the bottom 3-4 at all. But we got enough quality in our team to at least be comfortably mid-table. So I think the players are like you said, collectively, but you didn't mention players. So I thought players as well is another one that they need to be held accountable, because it's some of the performance they put in under two different managers this year, and it's still some of them are just not showing me anything. They ain't progressed. Magrassa, he hasn't moved. He hasn't kicked on since his Man United game. Flipping, like these ones there, like, as well as Wilson is a good finisher and not the best striker in the club. You can't depend on him to play 90 minutes and things like that. And there's players in there. Wan-Bissaka, he's got hammer of the season last year, and where is he this season? So players have to be held accountable as well, because they shouldn't get let off lightly on this, because they've been there all season regardless of the manager. You believe in your own ability, and sometimes I haven't seen it at all, bro. So,
I have to agree with that. I think you're right. You have to add the players into that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because, like, a coach can coach all they want, but you should be able to still do the basics.
It's the basics, bro.
Like, you don't need a coach to tell you pass, run, move, get like, you understand what I mean? Yeah.
Exactly.
So yeah, I think so. So we saying that everybody's complicit then?
Yeah. Pretty
I
much.
think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I just
I
think
would say that.
I'll tell you what, and I'll say I always shout him out. I know like a lot of people's like in a cup of tea, but Nick from Carrot and Booze,
Yeah.
right? I always watch his videos. One, because it makes me laugh, make a joke, you know what I mean? But he done a thing the other day, right? When he put up, since we moved to the London Stadium, how many seasons we spent in this 10-year period battling relegation. Bruv, it was damning reading, bro.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You have to watch the clip. So basically, it's right. We have been moving towards relegation steadily for 10 years.
Yeah.
We just had that little purple patch when we was in Europe and won a trophy. But basically, this has been coming for how long?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
True.
So, yeah, bro, I think, I think it's been on the cards. It's coming. And I think it's finally caught up with us. Like Southampton. You remember, like Southampton, every year. And I used to say this: you can't, if you keep battling this out for relegation every year, eventually it's going to catch up with you.
Yeah, true.
And I think that's the situation we've got. It's finally caught up with us, bro.
I agree. And on that, if we do stay up, we're fighting the fight with the same thing again. This time. Same thing again. Same thing again.
Yeah, we'll be here having this conversation. Season 2. Same thing again. You know what I'm saying?
True.
So
it's true.
Yeah, for me, bro,
maybe we need a reset.
Yeah, they're all complicit. So I just think we need to get down there, reset, get a lot of these people off the wage bill, but obviously with a new owner, and just rebuild your club like what Coventry's done, like what Bournemouth did. All the teams that have been like, even Villa when they were down.
Infrastructure.
Yeah, look when Villa were down for all that time, they rebuilt.
Yeah, Villa were down there.
Yeah. Forest were down there for how long?
Yeah,
just got to rebuild. I think we need a clear set of decks, but I think the only way we're going to do that is get rid of that dwarf, basically. That's the only way we do it, bro. But bro, predictions. I mean, this is not. I think we're both probably getting right this time. But so we probably won't catch up before the Newcastle game. So
when is
next
that?
2 games. It's next week, isn't it?
Next weekend, Saturday or Sunday.
Saturday. No one's in Europe, so I think it's a Saturday 3:00, bro. Yeah.
Oh, we've got 3:00.
I think it's just a 3:00, but I'm going to tell you now. So it'll be Saturday the 16th. For some reason, no, there can't be. There's no. Are there internationals, bro?
Nah, there's no internationals.
So when are we playing Newcastle? I'm looking for the fixtures. I thought we had them on the Saturday.
Maybe the Sunday.
Bro, you're spot on. Everything's on the Sunday. Bruv, it's a 5:30 game, which means it's Depan TV.
Oh, that's on TV.
Depan TV. Because I think our Saturday's FA Cup final.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So, we're on TV on the Sunday, 5:30. Right.
Okay.
So, brother, what are you saying about Arsenal game? What's your prediction?
I'm going for a good performance, a plucky performance, but ultimately, it's massive. I think we're going to play much better. I'm going to show heart and desire and fight and all of that, but we're going to be, it's an unfortunate 2-1 defeat.
Okay. Yeah, Newcastle?
Yeah, Arsenal, sorry, yeah.
Yeah, that's Arsenal. How about Newcastle?
Oh, sorry, Newcastle, we're home?
Mm-mm.
Away. Okay. I'm going for a 1-0 win. and the reason why I say that is the relegation fight has been more thrilling than winning the league, and I feel like for it to be over before the 2 games done at the end of the season, there's another twist in it somewhere. I think there's a twist in it somewhere, bro, where you think, hold on a minute, it's going down to the wire. I think we're going, if I believe it, I think we're going to go into the Leeds game 1 or 2 points, probably 1 or 2 points below, behind those Spurs. I think 2 points behind Spurs will be by going into the last game of the season.
All right. Right, for me, I think the Arsenal game, I think we're going to get a tonking.
Yeah.
Yep. I think everyone's going to go there with a load of optimism. Everyone's going to be like, we like, all the cliches are going to come out. West Ham, we like stopping people winning the league. We do well against Arsenal, and all these different things are going to come out. And we're going to get tonked 3 or 4 years. And the ground's going to empty.
Fast.
Fast. So I think that game's a goner. I think we're going to get a tonking.
Yeah.
Then Newcastle, I think we're going to get a Tonkin.
Yeah.
I think we're going to lose heavy the next 2 games. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so not because we're incapable of beating these teams. I think it's going to be because of the way he's going to set us up.
Yeah.
I think he won't get the message.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, Newcastle, what do you call it? Arsenal are going to be nervous.
You're going to be nervous.
Get at them. And if I didn't watch the Champions League stuff and what have you, but they would have had quite a bit of exertions on the night they played or what have you.
Yep.
Right? My attitude is get at them. As soon as you start getting at them, they ain't going to want it. They're going to be tired.
They're going to want it,
They're going to be tired. They're going to be nervous because City's won.
Yep.
I think if you do it that way, you win the game. Right?
Yeah.
Or at least get a draw. I think he won't do that. He will set them up to try and keep them out. We'll get beat. I think he'll do, and he won't learn from it because he hasn't learned from it yet. Out to Newcastle the following week and do same thing again. Yeah. I think we'll get beat bad both games personally, bro. I just think if you could stop. I know I ain't gonna be very popular for saying this but I think it's worse when you're hoping.
Yeah.
The pain's worse.
It's worse when you're hoping.
It's worse, bro. So sometimes it's best to just say, you know what, just stop the season now. Let us out.
Yeah.
Open the doors, let us out, and let us just rebuild. Because when you because that you can cope with. They just said right now you're relegated. I think most of us as West Ham fans have just been like, whatever,
exactly.
Yeah, I mean. But when you start hoping and you think, oh yeah, maybe you can win tomorrow. Yeah, maybe we can do Arsenal. And let's say in some crazy world we done them, right? You start thinking, oh yeah, we got it now. We can do this, and you just know he will go up to Newcastle and fuck it up because they do cowardice shit. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So for me, bro, I think the hope kills more than anything else.
Yeah,
it seriously does. It does, bro. Like I just think we're gonna get tumped up, and that's it. I just think we're gone. I think Palace game for me. Like, because he kept getting too many chances to put it right, like to put it in his hands. And every single time he got lucky because we ballsed it up and then he had another opportunity. And I think the opportunities have just run out now.
Yeah.
Because when Villa presented Spuds with the opportunity, they took it.
So
I'm saying. Yeah. So, bro, that's where I go on.
Do you feel like, sorry, I was going to go back on something. Do you feel like, not whether you want to or not, that's a totally different question. But do you think Nuno will stay if we get relegated? Do you think A, Sullivan will want to keep him for a promotion push, and B, do you think he will take the job in a championship for one season to rebuild, or would you just cut his losses and go for like another premiership team?
Can I say what I think and then what I want?
Yeah.
I think he won't stay.
You think he won't stay?
No, I think he'll go. I think his stock's in his mind.
Yeah.
I think his stock's risen high enough now that he doesn't see himself as a championship manager.
Yeah.
That's how I see it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think he'll go because he hasn't actually got a contract for the championship, and some of them won't want to negotiate with him because he's got Mendes there, right?
Yeah.
So I think he'll go.
Yeah,
I want him to. Okay. What I want him to fuck off. He could go now, as far as I'm concerned, right?
Yeah.
Bro, can you imagine if my man stayed setting up a low block against Lincoln away?
Yeah,
could you imagine, bro? Like, could you just think about what it'd be like? I can't watch that shit. It's bad enough when you just watching teams like Man City ping the ball around you or what have you. Can you imagine man like Lincoln just running past up? Nah,
exactly.
I ain't watching that.
I'll quite like. We'll look forward to games in the championship. You know, to be fair, I feel like it's got them old traditional teams there. You play 3 games in 7 days for pretty much the whole season, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's a turnover of games quite every 3 or 4 days. There's a game, isn't there?
Bro, there's it's like Tuesday, Saturday.
Yeah, Tuesday, Saturday. Yeah, it's madness. Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So we might have to miss out because international week, some of the championship teams play. Do you know what I mean? When the Champions League and all that rubbish
no
is
VAR.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
No VAR as well.
No VAR. Just play football.
Football.
Bro, I'll tell you what, it could be an exciting time, bro, because if they basically, if he fucks off Sullivan, that'd be great. But if not, if they just employed like a young manager like a Kieran McKenna, which I can't get him, but someone like that, just clear the decks and start building some exciting young players that you buy, some from the academy. Bro, I think it could be a really exciting time for West Ham. But
It's true.
you know,
It's got potential.
but with Sullivan, he won't do that. But
Yeah.
I don't know, bro, man. I don't know. Right now, guys, sorry, man. We don't sound like it's a normal Bruce River Irons, man, just bubbly or what have you.
No, exactly.
The West Ham down has got to us. It's got to everybody.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So, but bro, you know what? We're going to keep loving our team no matter what.
Exactly
West
that.
Ham all the way, no matter what.
No matter what.
You just get to a point, brother, when the pain, you get a little bit apathetic because of because do you know what I'm saying? Like you just get so used to it, you're just like, oh, they're gonna let us down. But you know what?
Yeah.
Strange things have happened. I'd love them to do something tomorrow, but I don't know, bro. Yeah,
I don't know. No, I don't know.
Another wicked episode, bro. Yeah.
Each and every.
Yeah.
Come on.
Catch up. We'll chat about the game and what have you. And next episode in a couple of weeks. Yeah. Yes, brother. Come on, you Irons.
Looking forward to it. Come on, you Brick Warriors Irons. Come on.
Love, my bro.
Love, bro. Take it easy.